Welcome to Sports Live Media on YouTube. It is your guy Sports Live with a special treat for you today. I'm at Cullman Christian School with the head varsity basketball coach for the girls basketball team, Heith Yearwood, and he has been so gracious in letting me be here tonight to talk with him. So, how are you today, sir?
Doing well. Appreciate you being here.
I appreciate it myself. So, how many years of coaching experience do you have total?
Probably. I just finished. I finished 31 years in public school, basically. So I'm probably around 32 years. But now I was a principal for 10 years and couldn't coach during that time. So maybe about 22 or 23 years.
All right. As a coach, has your style of coaching stayed the same, or has it changed over time? And tell me about that.
My coaching style is very similar. I've always been passionate, loud mouth and holler and scream, very energetic. I'm more like a grandpa now, though. All of my former players and people that played for me, they used to laugh about my vein coming out or whatever when I was there. But when I was 20 years old, it's different. I'm 54 now.
Right.
And I'm also coaching girls, so it's a little bit different, but I really love it. I'm having a great time.
Is there a difference in coaching girls and coaching guys?
The X's and O's the same, and I'm really blessed with a great group of girls. I'm not as hard, but I still do like to correct them, and I think I've learned a lot in parenting. I have 2 grown children. I had a lot of mistakes, and I make them daily even still, but I think I'm a little better on that kind of stuff now as a coach than I was in my 20s, so I apologize to all you guys that had me at that time.
Okay. As a coach, what do you do on game day to prepare your team for competition? Because I know it's different on game day than it is when you're practicing.
Yeah. Well, we just try to work a lot on ourselves in our practices. We do our drills and everything, and we kind of try to let our drills be game situations, our shooting drills and stuff like that. But game days, we watch a lot of film, try to see our opponent. We try to pick up on tendencies, how, people, way they shoot a certain way or dribble a certain way. So we try to do that kind of stuff on game day. And then before a game, we try to get our girls to, practice a lot of the fundamentals and break a sweat basically before the game starts.
Okay. So you have been coaching at Cullman Christian for some time now. What is your long-term goals for your team?
Well, this is my 2nd year. I'm the head of schools here, so that basically the principal at Cullman Christian. Our girls' job came open. Christina Watson was the girls' coach before me. She did a fantastic job. Dr. Swindle was here before that, did a fantastic job. So I'm blessed with their work that they did, and I just am blessed with a great group of young girls. This is our 2nd year in the Alabama High School Athletic Association, and we couldn't ask for a better year this year. We're sitting here probably either 13-7 or 14-7 at this time, and that's playing, AHSA varsity schedule. So right now, if we were eligible, we would have a good standing in our area. We play a lot of our teams we think will be our area next year already. And but it's nothing to do with me. It's all of our girls.
Okay. So since coaching at Cullman Christian School, what has been your biggest achievement?
I just think this year in general, and that game right there, nearly everybody we had scored or everybody contributed in a way, and that's just the greatest thing as a coach, when everybody can feel valued when they leave the game. But I want our girls to realize they're valued no matter what they do on the court. Here we preach Christ first,
right?
And that's that we pray before every game, we pray after the game, we do devotions during the week, and we have chapel services. So they're getting a lot, and we just want them to know that their value is more than just the court.
Right, and that's great that you bring that up because you don't see that a lot in today's world. So it's a good thing to see matters of faith coming in regarding to coaching a sport.
It is, and that's what's so special about being here. But I will say this: we couldn't be more blessed in Cullman County. We have such godly people that's leading at all schools.
Right.
So I'm very thankful for that. I appreciate everything that they do. And they are doing a fantastic job out there, and we just are glad to be a part of this community.
All right, well, next question. Who or what inspired you to start coaching?
Well, I was blessed to have great coaches. I've had Billy Cullman, Claiborne Campbell, Mickey Campbell, was all great people, Randall Jones. And I have so many that I don't want to leave out that they were great mentors, and I learned so many life lessons in ball. And the work ethic, and you're gonna get knocked down, but you got to get back up. But Billy Cullman had a great influence, the kind of Christian man he was, and how he lived his faith each and every day.
Okay, so my next question. Some coaches or teams have superstitions or things they do on game day that might be different than any other day. Do you, as a coach or a team, have those? And if so, what are they?
Well, we don't have a lot of them because when I was younger, I really got into that. If I wore a certain shirt or whatever, we
Right.
would do that. And I try to stay away from that as much now. I have an old thing, I always want to make the last shot before we finish practice or before we come in. I always want us to make that. And that was just something years ago I think a coach taught me. And that's the biggest thing.
So in your practice, if you were missing shots, you wouldn't leave until you had actually made that shot.
Right. We want to hit something before we leave. We don't want to finish on a miss. We have something positive to leave on.
Okay. Let's see. Here's my last question. If you could give words of encouragement to up and coming basketball players as part of a lasting legacy, what would you tell them?
Just tell them to do their very best. Don't worry about necessarily the end results. All you can do is do your best, and that's what I want our girls. Don't be afraid to fail. If you don't try something, you're never going to succeed. So don't be afraid to fail. Just do it with every bit of your ability. And that's what we try to preach to our girls here. I'm very blessed to be here at Cullman Christian. We're a 1A school, and we're being that competitive. We only have 70 kids, 7 through 12 right now.
Right.
And we're continuing to grow. We went from 210 last year in our whole school to about 260 this year, and we have a waiting list of people now, and that's because the Lord's blessing, and we just want to thank Him. And I'm so proud of my girls, and I thank Coach Morris that coaches our boys. They're doing a fantastic job. I appreciate the kind of man he is and the work ethic and things he's showing these guys too. So I'm very proud of our boys as well.
Well, thank you for taking the time to visit with me, Coach. It's been a great pleasure to talk with you today.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for covering our Lions, and we appreciate you. Welcome back anytime.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And if you will, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell so you can be made aware when I'm doing these special interviews, when I do sports action videos, when I broadcast live, or any other sports information that needs to get out there. I hope you all have a great day.